12th edition of We're going to be doing them at 99. You're going to have to clap for a lot longer, I'm just warning you. The 12th edition of evenings dedicated to rare and inspiring songs, stories, and photos from underappreciated musicals.
That was Lesli Margherita singing I Hate Musicals from the musical Ruthless. Ruthless exclamation point. Ruthless opened at the Players Theater off-Broadway in 1992 and followed average housewife Judy Denmark and her adorable 8-year-old daughter Tina. When Tina declares her desire to be in show business, an overbearing agent named Sylvia St. Croix encourages her to audition for her school play, Pippi in Tahiti, and all the trouble begins.
I'm working on a concert series for 54 Below of fake musicals that appear in other musicals, so Pippi in Tahiti is going to be first. And I made this logo. I'm really good at this. It's also going to have Frankly Frank from Merrily, Triana Match, and Pretty Lady, just in case you're a Triana Match. In Ruthless, Louise Lerman gets the role of Pippi, and Tina is made the understudy. Then suddenly, little Louise is killed in a freak accident. I'm glad you thought that was funny. It bodes well for the rest of the evening. The radio reports that Louise was hanged from the theater's catwalk, which is a puzzlement since none of the children are union. The musical is filled with these kinds of showbiz references. Later in the show, someone's resume actually boasts the all-white company of the all-black version of Hello Dolly.
It just so happens that Judy's mother is the famous drama critic, Lita Encore. The Daily News called Lita's I Hate Musicals the nutty pinnacle of the show. In fact, the reviews were very split. Half found the show hilarious, with Howard Kissel even calling it beyond praise. But in New York Magazine, John Simon said that Ruthless deserved to have its exclamation point publicly stripped off.
I made that too. Clive Barnes wrote that the Players Theater is one of the few theaters in town where the auditorium does a creditable impersonation of a railway carriage. He thought he was called to review the theater, I think. I don't know. It's soon discovered that Lita Encore adopted Judy at a very young age after her real mother, the famous Broadway star Ruth Del Marco, committed suicide due to a bad review by Lita. All of that. Judy discovers her calling and transforms from an average housewife to a Broadway diva, while Tina's guilt is discovered and she is sent to the Daisy Clover School for Psychopathic Ingenues. That's Laura Bell Bundy with a gun.
The show spoofs many other showbiz stories, including Gypsy, Mame, All About Eve, The Bad Seed, and Valley of the Dolls. Ruthless had an all-female cast other than Sylvia St. Croix, played by a man simply because during the original production, Joel Vigg gave the best audition for the role.
I'm obsessed with that. I wish they did that in other musicals. Like, the best audition for 13 was like, you know, Jan Maxwell, so Jan Maxwell is
She can do no wrong in my book.
That was a real ad-lib. I really ad-libbed that.
I'm teaching you. Playing Tina off-Broadway was Laura Bell Bundy. Her two understudies were Britney Spears and Natalie Portman.
That's right. You have to wonder what was going on backstage at that show. I mean, Laura Bell Bundy was only 11 at the time, and backstage wrote, as Tina, Laura Bell Bundy is merely incredible. She must have signed a pact with the devil to have so much performance savvy at such a young age. She was really good. Ruthless was written by Joel Paley and Marvin Laird. Joel was actually on tour as a dancer, and Marvin worked mostly as a musical director. Since Joel and his friends didn't have much money, they would write and perform a personalized skit for each person's birthday present. When Joel created a Saturday Night Live-esque skit for a friend that was a musical version of The Bad Seed, Ruthless was accidentally born. So if you're creating skits for your friends at parties, they can be off-Broadway musicals that live on forever. It's pretty cool.
My birthday is July 27th.
I'm completely obsessed with this cast recording. You should all run out and get it, because it's a really fantastic show, and it definitely deserves a revival.